man's point of view. And for much of his life, Harry Belafonte has been a social activist, an advocate for civil rights, really human rights worldwide. And a new HBO documentary, you can get it on DVD now, by the way, it's called Sing Your Song. And it captures not only Harry Belafonte as the entertainer, but him as the crusader and social justice crusader. Let's take a look.
As a Negro and as an American, I have many questions, and I'm sure everyone does.
I want to make it very clear, Harry, that on this question of equality of opportunity for all Americans, whether it's in the field of civil rights, better minimum wages, better housing, better working conditions, jobs, I stand for these things.
And there, Harry Belafonte with the President Kennedy. And Harry Belafonte joins us now. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. Thanks for being with us.
Very happy to be here, Michael.
Hey, I got to ask you, is this, and I know your daughter was instrumental in putting your story together in documentary form, and I believe it debuted at the Apollo Theater there in Harlem, HBO. As you sat and watched what is your legacy just unfold in front of a screen like this, what was going on in your heart and your mind as you watched?
What I was most struck by was the fact that the audience seemed very caught up in the subject matter. And that indicated to me that there was something here they had not heard before. And what was curious to me was that we should have had such a rich history of struggle for so many years with the issues of civil rights, human rights, and certain issues of war. And that so short a time later, some 15, 20 years later, people were still struggling with a recall for what that was about. And I was very glad that this documentary that was done gives people a chance to look back at that period of history and get a sense of what the struggle was about.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the middle of history, as you talked, and we showed the clip there of you and President Kennedy. I love this quote. I want to get your reaction to the quote. It's from Coretta Scott King, and she said that you motivated Dr. King because you were a man who got involved, and you were a man who didn't have to get involved. That's the paraphrase of that quote. First off, your reaction to that you motivated Dr. King. Your thoughts on that?